How do I actually edit the name of this? I need like a mute button for my unassuming noises and coughs and such. Unassuming? Is that the right word? I don't know. I'm starting a little early. Did I see Norman? Grant. I'm just catching up with the world today. I work full time, so no, I have not. Norm's interview with who? Oh, wow. Dude, look at this. This is so cool. That's a real time. I really want to watch this guy. Very true. Same. Dude, follow. Excuse me. I know I'm subscribed to Ham Radio now, but I didn't get a notification because I don't have the bell clicked. There's a lot of things going on right now. I found a bad time to stream. Holy cow. This goes on for an hour and 14 minutes. Goodness sakes. Look at the cans on Norm's head. Wow. It's precious. This is really cool. Excuse me. So that's something to listen to. And that's amazing. So you have to buy them for remote testing. That's awesome. They also have like a light on the end of the microphone thing. I used to use a headset for like streaming and recording and stuff, but I found that the headset for most even communications microphones or not communications for even for general purpose. Like I have one in my thing. I might even show it off and see how shitty it sounds. Like this thing. I wonder how it sounds. Change properties to this headphone set. So this is what this thing sounds like. And I'm presuming it doesn't sound anywhere as good as like an actual microphone. I can actually hear, that's interesting. I can hear my own feedback, which is nice. But then if I switch back, there we go. That should sound better. But I used to use these because I thought they were superior, but they actually sound very, very bad. They use a lot of noise cancellation and all that kind of stuff. It's not good for production. Might be good for communication, but even then. Who else do we have streaming? We have K0OG, David Kassler streaming his Q&A live stream right now. And I'm just starting early. Like I'm sat down at the computer. Normally I do this at 7 o'clock, but I was out in the backyard hanging out. I think he's starting on the hour at 01 UTC, so waiting for him to start. We also have remote ham radio streaming. Yeehaw. This guy, he's constantly on this station or on remote ham radio. I think he's a developer or has set up stations for remote ham radio.
During the
There's the actual audio of it.
Pandemic, and we're just saluting them with this special event station. All 62 counties in New York hopefully will be on during the event. I'm in Schoharie County.
That's very cool.
Up here in the northern Catskill Mountains. Thanks for calling in, 73.
And we got Ham Radio 2.0 with a live technician class.
So if you get a mobile or radio or even a
That looks like all the ham tubers that are streaming while I'm also streaming. This guy's been going on for a long time because I was watching him about an hour ago. Connor has been too, yeah. Bonjour, links for 10. Links up for 10. I wish more people had like more pronounceable things. And then I was listening to this guy before, and
I learned about that when I made this video originally.
I really want to listen to this, but I'm streaming at the same time.
So it's okay to put that in there, even though it seems a little clickbaity. And then, of course, you throw Bill Gates down there going like, oh, shit, I don't know what's going on. Like, somehow Bill Gates doesn't want you to know this shit.
But, I really like this guy, so I followed him. And it's really cool that he has a real-time transcription of what he's saying. And I want to figure out how he does that. It's very nifty. Actually, I just heard about this guy, Barnacules, on, what was it? Maybe on Penguin Zero? Criticals? I don't know. He's commanding an audience. This is something interesting. So Remote Ham Radio does what I do, and he uses Restream to stream, but like notice how he only has 3 viewers on Twitch. And I have exactly probably 1. Where are they? I have Links FR, so I have 1 viewer up here. But then on YouTube, he has many more. No, I want to keep that. This is me nerding out on YouTube stats. Ham 2.0. So Remote Ham Radio, he has right now 9 people. Okay, it's not that much different.
5'9" in Rochester, Minnesota. 5'9".
It's really hard to watch somebody actually use a ham radio. That's something really interesting and, well, I mean, kind of obvious too. It's, boring, right? Like me. But if I go to Facebook and look up Remote Ham Radio, he's running live on there and probably has a huge audience. $17.
Hotel.
But a lot more people on Facebook than anything. And it's kind of an idea. I think his idea is like he's basically advertising Remote Ham Radio for or advertising for Remote Ham Radio by using Remote Ham Radio, and he very clearly showcases that in a lot of his streams. Right now it's different because the branding is specifically for the Hero Special Event Station, K2H. Commemorating, like you said earlier, the COVID-19, you call them like nurses, doctors, first responders, in sort of the terms of like the response for COVID-19. And he always wears a Remote Ham Radio hat, but I know he's doing that differently now because he's specifically not advertising for them. He's promoting a charity, if you will. So, but that's just my 2 cents. And I want to say that not compensated, but they don't have to pay for these stations for doing this work. Connor is special because he's young, and I think he has a youth scholarship in remote ham radio. But that's created all this controversy in not only pecuniary interests like actual regulations, but for a lot of contests that he was working a contest and was saying that people were saying on like forums, and I don't think it's really founded, but yeah, I know about remote ham radio youth very well. I know that I'm too old to get on there. And I learned about it after I turned 25. So I think I learned about it when I was 26. And I'm almost 20. I'm 28 now. How old am I? Grant, I appreciate you sticking around. I know you're literally everywhere. And you have like 1,000 monitors monitoring every little thing of ham radio on the internet. I've noticed that about you personally. Because I've just seen... where's my Discord at? Oh, all my stuff is gone. I've seen that you're always the first to kind of break some news and like post it around everywhere. And I always think that's impressive. I used to do something like that, but I just spent too much time. Doing that. So it's about 8 o'clock. It's time to learn some Morse code. And then after that, I'm gonna do some video editing. Which it will be, yeah, you're a mod of a huge amateur radio Facebook group, and that's the other thing. Like, I want to say Rip Grant for moderating the. Does any like my question to the world, like a rhetorical question, is does any real I mean, there's community, but does anything real happen on there? I'm really off of Facebook. I hate Facebook. I go to notifications and it's just all ham radio things, and it's like I don't have anything from my friends, from my family. Like I have a few things from my friends and family, but very, very small. And I just started following all these ham radio things, and they are like, I see 7610 users has how many members? 1,333. That's a lot of people. Like, jeez. And I guarantee you not all of those people own a 7610 because you're looking at one. And I guess I'm a user because my club station at work has 3 of these. So that's why I joined in. But like, I don't get any value out of this at all. What I do get value out of is YouTube. Honestly, if I have a question, I go like Google it and I find a video on YouTube that somebody made. But eventually, this view count will go up, and people will want to learn Morse code with me. But by that time, I'll probably have learned a lot of Morse code, and I'll be like I'll be a high-speed telegraphy operator, or not. I don't know. Boop boop. You're not hijacking the stream at all, Grant. Like you're giving me something to talk about. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here and learn Morse code. There's very few people on my stream, so it's really just a matter of chat trying to help me push along like a little topic of conversation and learning some Morse code. But that's always boring to watch, you know. It's funner to have it like kind of spiced up with conversation, which is what you do. And all the chat people do. I long for the day that I get as good as Bob K6UDA. When Fred Romeo jumped in the chat, he donated 500 and almost, I think he donated 600, I think $500, and then everyone else donated about another 100. So he made $600 on one stream, and I was like crazy like eye-opening. But like, I'm not here to make money, but I do want to like train and show people that it's not hard to learn Morse code. It's just tedious and takes a lot of discipline and effort and daily practice. And in my case, I do it I have CW Academy on Monday and Friday, and then Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays is the stream. and Wednesdays are my Wednesdays and Saturdays, I guess, are my off days, where I don't do any Morse code. And honestly, my training sessions aren't that pipe hitting. I haven't done this in a while. One of the core tenets of learning Morse code is that I've been trying to perpetuate is and I'll pull up my video that I'm gonna make, kind of tease it. Once you learn all 40 lessons, their next step for all 40 characters and letters, the next step is to increase the effective speed one at a time until you get 90% accuracy, and then you keep increasing the speed, so on and so forth. So I've not been taking my own medicine, unfortunately.
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated.
Nice. I clicked the link. I didn't follow your instructions. I'm very sorry, Gowser Maz. But I got you baited. I don't know what that means. I'm learning about this now. I'm on Urban Dictionary. It's typically used when a streamer is tricked or believes their chat when they say something completely incorrect. Duped. I got duped. Duped in the Twitch chat by Gowser Maz. Can I give my Twitch people money? Can I tip you? For being so silly? That would be kind of funny. Because normally Twitch streamers, I mean, you have giveaways, but Twitch streamers get donations and then they give giveaways. Which I would do giveaways if I had donations, but I don't do donations, so I don't do giveaways. Because only one people is watching this. I do Morse code practice, and hopefully that's useful to people. But I'll be honest. I was sitting there on the band hammer, just about to kick you out, because I get lots of people from Twitch that just kind of they throw in the N-word, or they do something stupid, or they make fun of me for looking make fun of my haircut because I don't have a haircut because it's COVID-19 or something dumb, and I'm like, poof. But you got me. I just got debated. I'm still a fucking noob to all this shit. I mean, I'm still a flippin' newbie to all this stuff. Sorry, I've been drinking tea. It's tea made with hops and a lot of malt, sugars, and then put into a vessel and left to sit there and ferment over time. It's really just tea. I guess it has wheat too. Wheat and hop tea. Do some Morse code. Oh, I realized something that I messed up my... I need to move things around again. You go over here. You go over here. You stay right there. Alright, now we're good. I was doing stuff different for stream last night, which honestly, maybe there's no problem having it on the other way, on the other side. Because here I have the camera set up to look, I'm looking on the right, to the right, and then here is a lot of white space. I think that's actually better. Does it? No, it doesn't obscure any characters. Excellent. This is how we're going to do it. Come on, go back over here. There you go. Wow, very close. I kind of spaced out on this IHDR5. This was much worse. Much, much worse. I hate it when that happens when I have such a good like session. I'm like, this is gonna be easy. And then I'm just totally hosed. Going for a better camera angle here. It's a nice sunset. I forgot one thing. To break up the silence, I'm going to play some stream beats. I'm going to check the levels really quick. Levels really quick. I got some stream beats now, y'all, that I'm obviously able to hear these too. I'm gonna try learning Morse code with this in the background, see how it kind of jives, because I've always studied with music in the background, so this just makes sense to like kind of put it, and it helps break up the like late, like just quiet, break up the like. Me. Come on, get to the like juice of the music. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think that's alright. No one's around to tell me how it sounds, but that's what happens. song's too clanky. Maybe I can't use Morse code or can't use this to listen to music. Maybe I need to have some going on in the background of OBS. I'll have to deal with that later. Maybe I'm just completely deaf when it comes to music and Morse code. Not good. Don't think we're going to get any better. What do you guys think? Waiting on you, Bueller. She's not in the mood tonight, which is a totally normal thing. Even though I didn't do it yesterday. I kind of had like a chill, do nothing day yesterday.
Oh,
Like my cool new Band-Aid. I had a fight with a clothes basket. I was digging down to the bottom of the clothes basket that was full of clean clothes. You know how sharp the cutouts on the edges of a clothes basket are? Well, they're sharp enough to literally slice your knuckles. Dumb memes. Was doing really good until the last two sets. 20% error. And then about here I lost it. I want to do code groups but without all the numbers. I just want to do letters. Change CW settings, letters. It's just that easy. Oh, I gotta... Letters, figures. Figures are numbers, I guess. Yeah, just letters. There we go. There's still numbers in here. Code. Change CW settings. Oh, I need to select custom. There we go. Let's do like 2 more sessions and then I'll call it done. Start over. Kind of got into the zone there, but then I missed a whole character group apparently. I just heard a hiccuping wife stumble across the doorway. Standing in the doorway with her wine glass.
Who, me?
That's you. Don't worry, I don't have anybody watching the stream.
No, I'm not one person.
Well, 4 people are watching the stream, but
Oh.
I have 5 people now. But no one's like commenting, so they probably are just robots. You all right?
I'm drunk,
Oh, you're all right.
but I'm great.
This is something really interesting, by the way. Levenstein Errors kind of corrects myself, so I messed up a lot of stuff over here.
Good night.
Good night. Very interesting, actually. GZ, and I must have hit spacebar on accident. LFGU. I got that whole set perfect, but the LCWO saw that spacebar and thought it was a new code group, and it said, "Sorry, bud, you effed up real bad." Because look, QCXVNN, QCXVNN, ZSGT, ZST, Q, ZBQ, ZH, Q, yeah, close enough. But Levenstein Errors, it gets it. It knows you're an imperfect person. And even though the errors say 74%, the real error rate based on all of the characters with all of the carriers you sent is called Levenstein Errors. And it's like a measurement between the distance between 2 sequences. So like it's very close. Like this sequence is very close to, well, the sent group is very close to the received group. Cody, CW is a lot like music. If you haven't seen And that's Druid Sandstorm, and then you've got da-da-da-da. And then you've also got my favorite word, geo, which just has a rhythm to it. A lot of words have rhythm, and that's one of the things I'm trying to talk about in my streams is how several words have like there's a specific rhythm to it. Especially if you send your name a lot or your call sign, you'll realize that there is a specific sound to that word. My word of my name is. I don't know if I missed a character or not, but that was the feel of the Morse code for my name. I didn't even recognize that I was sending STERLANG. I was just sending the whole group. Like, it just comes naturally. But if I'm trying to think of like your last name, Martin, I have to think MARTIN, or Cody. I have to think CODY. But over time, if I send that a whole bunch of times, I screwed up a bunch, it will become a new word to me. My call sign as well. Oh. It's got rhythm to it. And it's just a natural thing. I don't think N0SSC, I just think da 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 da. Hi D2DRF or TRF. Good to see you again. My Band-Aid is like starting to rip off from where I punched a clothes basket, and it's like pulling my hair out. It's annoying. So we're about 8 minutes into the stream. I've done a bunch of lessons, a bunch of code groups, so I'm like done with this part of the stream, and I need to edit some video. See me just kind of like trailing off in effectiveness. Statistics. Code groups. Just gone totally downhill. Poof. But I have been going up in where, I don't know. Well, I was demonstrating something up here, I guess. But I'm going to try doing just letters and then just numbers and kind of like getting away from the random characters, like totally random characters. Because if you go code groups and you click mixed letters and figures, which is numbers, letters, and the comma, period, slash, any other punctuation? I think that's the only punctuation, right? In the lessons, comma, oh, and then BT, comma, period, slash, yeah, that's it. It sends all of those, but it's not really realistic to train. Once you learn all these 40 characters, it's almost not realistic to train on those 40 characters. It's more realistic to train on words or call signs or plain text, like fortunes or something. So it's kind of, I'm making a video that's putting that together in a thought, which is where the next part of this stream is going.